video is to explain how this online hustle thing works so you don't go around buying fake courses, because honestly I wish someone explained it for me before I even started so I would know what to expect along the line. Most people that will tell you that you will make $10,000 or $100,000 in a month, they are probably selling courses or whatnot. I never bought a course. Do not buy a course for knowledge. There is no guidance to it. You just end up with another explanatory video. This is a free thing you can get by a simple search on YouTube. I saw an advert saying they made 20 million naira a week using ChatGPT. That's 20,000 US dollars. Come on. I'm not saying it's false, but come on. I'll be speaking strictly on the online hustles I ventured into and made money from these past few months. That is dropshipping, digital marketing, and YouTube automation. There is a whole lot of money on the online space if you follow due process. Not all that overnight get rich quick promises you see online. Only 1% will have the guts to move from consumers to producers. It's the curve of life. Everybody can't be brave. There will be people that are just there arguing how a podcast buddy that is probably feeding her boyfriend said that broke men don't deserve love. It's content. If she's not controversial, how will she trend? This video is to explain how this online hustle thing works so you don't go around buying fake courses, because honestly I wish someone explained it for me before I even started so I would know what to expect along the line. But mostly all the videos I saw online then was exaggerated. I know this because I've been doing it for about 4 months now. It's not as easy as most of all those Azul breaking videos and all those hundreds of thousands of dollars profits you see online make it seem. But really I won't blame them because people like it easy, and of course all those things make a good content. I saw an advert saying they made 20 million naira a week using ChatGPT. That's 20,000 US dollars. Come on. I'm not saying it's false, but come on. Mind you, ChatGPT is a free AI tool. At most, premium cost about 20 US dollars a month. You mean to tell me you don't need to put in any investment, or at most, just put in 20 US dollars and you make 20 million naira just like that, all in a week? Come on. Anyway, it's good content, and I'm not saying it's false, but come on. Well, I'm here to break down my own journey in details for you all. I'm not selling any course. I'm not sugarcoating or exaggerating any process. So stay tuned in if you have interest in this laptop entrepreneurship. If you're new on the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe, drop a like, and of course, I welcome every review and I will answer every question on the comment section. I mean, that is not too much to ask, considering the fact that creating all this content for you all is no easy task. And most of all, I walk the path that so many people are not disciplined enough to walk, so that they will have the knowledge that will guide them through their own path if they decide to join the digital lifestyle. I will also be making more videos to give you real undiluted insights on those online hustles as I progress in my own journey. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks. So back to the reason for the video. I'll be speaking strictly on the online hustles I ventured into and made money from these past few months. That is dropshipping, digital marketing, and YouTube automation. Although the YouTube revenue is way too little and it's obviously not from this channel is strictly to document my journey, and I get to really meet cool people around the world that watch my video and reach out to me on WhatsApp. Especially my previous video is more like building a community of friendship from my own journey. Some of you will be watching this video and I want to say it's an honor getting to know you all. The YouTube revenue comes from posting faceless content every day for about 2 months now on 5 other different channels. Let me show you all an example of one of my faceless content.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're venturing into the world of a truly unique art form. It's not just about aesthetics. It's about capturing cherished memories and sparking joy. We're journeying to Canada to meet Tina, the talented artist behind My Wool Ever Friend. Her creations aren't just sculptures. They're portals to cherished memory.
I have a lot of these contents for different niches: arts, lifestyle, sports, entertainment. Well, one of these channels was monetized and I made about 65 US dollars. Mind you, this is a total revenue. Tax will still be deducted. I'm sure you must have seen a lot of videos online on how you will make thousands from YouTube in a month. I'm not saying it's false, but it don't just come like they make it seem in these videos. It's baby steps, but they won't tell you. Will I give up because I made a meager sum in the first few months? Nah. Just shows I'm on the right path. It's just how things work. It don't just happen like magic. Well, this is why I made this video, so that you will be prepared, know what to expect from some of these online hustles, and not give up early into the journey if you ever start. I really won't be talking much about YouTube because I haven't been successful yet. $65 US is not much, so it's not success. So until we hit $1,000, we'll keep that discussion for later. Now back to the online hustle that made me the most money these last few months. That's dropshipping. If you haven't watched my previous video on how to start your dropshipping business, please make sure you watch that so you can have a better understanding of what I'll be talking about, because I won't be explaining that part here. My New Year resolution was to make at least $1,000 from 4 different online hustles. I picked dropshipping, YouTube automation, digital marketing, and Amazon Kindle. amongst all this online hustle. Mind you, I was already making money online by being an advert professional and doing small tasks like Instagram verification, website development, and sorts for people online. I explained all these steps in my previous video. I started dropshipping because of the fact that I already know that there is money online and I was already earning money online. The motivation will certainly be different for someone that have never earned online before. Any online is the most stress-free source of income. What you have to do is just get the information and most of all work on the information, because most people just get loads and loads of information, especially from YouTube, and do nothing at all, having information overload. After the first month dropshipping back in January, I made a little above $1,000 US. That was when I explained the whole process, which is in the previous video I made. And as of today, my revenue is a little above $9,000 US. Honestly, I'm not a fan of showing how much I made from something online because it attracts a lot of things that I don't like. But I keep getting messages put here and on Instagram asking me about the progress and how much I've made so far. I guess that somehow motivates people. In my own opinion, I don't really think things like that should be motivational. I believe being a better version of yourself should be motivating enough. Wanting to live your dream should be motivating enough. Motivation should be from within. You already know what you need to do from within. Hell, don't even listen to me. Don't listen to anybody. You already know what you need to do. It's in you. It's talking to you all the time. You downplay it because you think you're not experienced, or you know you're not experienced. So you are scared to listen to yourself. You're scared to manifest your God-given ideas. But the you in you knows you. Your soul knows you. God that put those ideas in your head knows you. And that's what you're listening to in your head. Trust it. Let it guide you. Put in the effort one step at a time, because really, if you're looking to be motivated by this lifestyle and figures you see online, this is how you end up being a prey for these guys that will show you real proof that they made $10,000 a month or $100,000 a month without really showing you what is behind the scene and what it really took. As you can see, it took me over 4 months to get to this revenue. It's not a blood money scheme like most people make it seem online. I see videos of people showing $100K in 1 month like hell. Look, it doesn't work like that for a beginner. If you're going to make $100,000 from dropshipping, you must already be rich, because you must put at least $10,000 in advert and more. But they won't tell you this. For example, one of my mentees, Greta, a doctor from USA, reached out to me from my previous video, which happened to be my first ever video on YouTube, where I explained dropshipping in details. I also dropped my WhatsApp number for people that needed guidance. She got to me on WhatsApp about 2 months back. I really didn't do much for the lady. She already had information overload from a lot of sources, especially YouTube. But we structured it together, took it step by step, day by day, action by action, with a lot of discipline from my own side. And this is the result after 2 months. As you can see, above 20K. She didn't get to this because she was better skilled than me, or she did a magic that I don't know about, because obviously I was her mentor. It's simply because being a doctor in US, she already earned in dollars and she had a lot of dollars to put in adverts. She only needed guidance. I'll be tagging her on Instagram if she permits me to, because I will be making a different shorter video on the same topic for my Instagram for those that want to learn a thing or two from her. That is if she's willing to share knowledge. So no guys, you can't get to this level as a beginner trying to spend the least money to make the most. You build it up gradually. Well, like I said before, people just like it easy. But as a beginner that haven't made money yet, of course you'll be working with a budget. To get to over 9K revenue, I spent about 5% of that on advert. I wasn't keeping record of the advert. It is also part of the money that needs to be minused from the revenue before you can calculate profit. When I started, I was doing about 5K to 10K naira advert. That's below $10, and I was getting 2 or 3 sales a day. Some days, no sales at all. Some days, I get up to 5 or 6 sales. It fluctuates. What I was selling made a profit of about $26 a sale, and that's how it's been until it got to where it is right now. So, no, dropshipping is not a get-rich-quick scheme. None of this online hustle is, but the earnings will make you very, very comfortable, especially if you're in a country with a weaker currency. I mean, Nigeria, and $1,000 is a lot of money. Minimum wage for people that wake up every morning to go to work is not even up to $100, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing about earning online is once you start and progress, you basically start as growing your environment. You just want to be global or international. You want to become a digital nomad in simple terms, globe-trotting and all, and that comes with a lot of dollar spending. That is when you know that the 1K or 2K dollars is not really a lot of money. But guys, that comes with growth. At first, those few dollars online is a lot of money, especially if you started from scratch like I did. And best of all, you get to work from anywhere you like. Nothing beats freedom. That being said, I'm here to tell you all that it's not what all these course sellers make it seem online. But yeah, it's better than being in the rat race. 100 fools better, of course. Most people that will tell you that you will make $10,000 or $100,000 in a month, they are probably selling courses or whatnot. I never bought a course. Do not buy a course for knowledge. There is no guidance to it. You just end up with another explanatory video. This is is a free thing you can get by a simple search on YouTube. And the process and how to structure all this information is usually what you will struggle with until the motivation burns out. I repeat, do not waste your money on a course. Instead, just get a mentor, someone that has proven results to take you through the process step by step, and you should be calm enough to follow due process. That is exactly what I did. If I bought a course, I would have probably stayed there the mentor. And before that, I was an advert professional. I already know my way around Instagram advertisements and content. You have to be really skillful with your ad targeting to hit the zones your product will sell more and the people that can buy. In fact, this is a crucial skill you need to learn to excel in anything online hustle. Whatever it is, you need to know how to get it across to your audience. And you then leverage the social media platform you know how to use best. Mine was Instagram. Some people are TikTok gurus. They know how the algorithm works. Some people are YouTube. So anyone you're good with, focus on that. And if you're good with more than one, then by all means, explore your options. You can't start dropshipping and start running Nigerian targeted adverts. You will fail. Nigerians hate online things. They don't want to put their cars. They won't pay on delivery, or better still, they want to go to the store and buy it physically. Another point to note is that foreign targeted adverts has more cost per click. That's CPC. For example, if your CPC in Nigeria is 20 naira, USA will be 100 naira or more. Whatever you do online, you just have to get the skill of advertising it. It can be paid adverts, or sometimes if you're really popular online, you can optimize your short videos to hit your audience. And guys, aside this, the most important thing is discipline. I'll keep it real with you all. Discipline is really hard. I'm sure most of you watching this right now will make up their mind to start only to stall. Come back again to watch a different YouTube video, confusing yourself the more. That is what they call information overload, and you end up not achieving anything at all. Discipline is also very hard for me. I haven't even started the Amazon Kindle thing like I promised myself, but then I take small steps, and trust me, it counts. I'm happy that I succeeded with dropshipping and YouTube is gradually picking up. Digital marketing has been a way for me to build a community. Amazon Kindle is still stuck in my procrastination zone. So what I would tell anyone is, whatever you learn in this video or the previous video I did, even if it's one lesson, put it to work. You don't need to do it all. Take small steps daily, then you'll definitely see results. Like I said before, if you can get a mentor, it goes a long way in structuring your effort. Look at it this way. If a lion is chasing 10 guys, you don't need to be the fastest to survive. You just need to be faster than the slowest to avoid being eaten. It's simple logic. Small efforts count, because 99% of the masses don't even try to escape that rat race. The people that are making it work are not smarter than you are. I'm not smarter than any of you watching this video. By all means, I'm just a regular dude that plays video games and eats spaghetti all day. Difference is I just overcame the fear of taking the first step. Teenage kids are making it work. 15, 16 years old kids are making it work. The world is moving past the norm, you know. They wake up early, dress up, go to work, come back in the evening to prepare for the next day at work. A continuous cycle. I mean, if I really knew what I know now back then, I won't waste my time in the university or college, depending on the country you're from or what they call it. Quote me on this: all the education you need to survive in life, you get it in your secondary school or high school, depending on your country also. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying university or college is bad. Of course, we need our doctors, engineers, and high-tier professionals. I'm just saying it's not meant to be a necessity. It's no longer necessary. The world is really moving past that norm, you know. You just have to be disciplined enough to break away from that pattern. My long-term goal is to travel the world and, of course, document every city I stop by, and I can't achieve it in a week or even a month. But at least with this little daily effort, I know it's achievable in a short period, because really time runs by quick. And if you're watching this right now, you're already part of that dream. I mean, you could say I basically watched that guy grow step by step. In fact, I'm starting to enjoy this content game of documenting things that happen in my own journey. And shout out to my lovely audience that actually interact, and mostly shout out to the people that were brave enough to escape the rat race. You all inspire me the more. I do this for you all. That brings us to the next stage of dropshipping necessity, and this is content, guys. Content is basically the foundation of everything you do online. Without content, there's no marketing, and without good content, there is no conversion. Social media itself revolves around content. Learning how to produce instead of just consuming is a crucial key. There are people that build mansions off just TikTok tap. So many skit makers buying luxury cars. In fact, I was amongst those back then that was arguing that those skit makers are fraudsters, or what we popularly call yahoo. Back then, I would follow this argument to the base, insisting that skit making can't make them that rich. Jokes on me now. I'm in a system. I know better. I understand how it works. But like I said before, only 1% will have the guts to move from consumers to producers. It's the curve of life. Everybody can't be brave. There will be people that are just there arguing how a podcast buddy that is probably feeding her boyfriend said that broke men don't deserve love. It's content. If she's not controversial, how will she trend? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. They are hustling and there's money on social media. There is a whole lot of money on the online space if you follow due process. Not all that overnight get rich quick promises you see online. It's just for you to be brave enough to take that first step. I believe content is the most lucrative medium out there. Learning how to create good content is not even tied to dropshipping alone. It's the foundation of anything you are doing online. For example, I'm sure most of you all know Ryan Reynolds. For those that don't know him, he's the guy that acted Deadpool amongst other movies. His whole movie career made him $200 million and his social media content career made him over $1 billion in stakes and equity. How did he do it? He buys very boring company for a very little price, starts creating marketing content for those boring companies, makes the content interesting, makes this company popular, and after a short while sells the same boring company for 100 times the price he got it before. That is the power of content, guys. Same as the famous Andrew Tate, his whole wealth revolves around content. Most of those things you all argue about online in popular comment sections is 99.9% content. You're just consuming it. The people that understand this knows this. But like I said before, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody can't get it. So that is to tell you that content is the most important thing you need to learn how to create before embarking on any online hustle. Certainly the most important skill while dropshipping. Whatever product you choose to dropship, you need to make it much more interesting online than the main manufacturer will make it. In fact, that is your main job, picking up cheap products and creating it into an interesting high-value product strictly with online content and selling it at your own price value. That brings us to the end of the dropshipping part. The next online hustle I'm involved in is digital marketing, and this is what I was doing before I even started dropshipping, and that involves selling whatever skills or services you have online. I must tell you all this, whatever skill you have or services that adds value, push it out there, use it to generate revenues. Social media has made it possible to maximize profit from any skill you have online or services. Even barbers are hosting paid masterclass. Even chefs that cook food are hosting paid masterclasses. Music producers too. This is to tell you that anything of value you have as a skill or service can generate revenue. And in this online hustle, you don't leave any dollar on the table. If you can earn from A and B, by all means do so. It's just what it is. Back in the day, it used to be books. All those billionaires were selling books on how to be like them. They are still selling the book online up to today. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, etc. Is the way the world works. Nothing is free. Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world who is already super rich from Tesla and from owning Twitter, also made it compulsory for everyone that wants blue tick to pay. Same as Mark Zuckerberg. And mind you, these used to be free services, but like I said, in the online space, you leave no money on the table. Just make sure you're providing value and whatever you're doing works, or whatever service you're providing works. That is the most important thing. Before dropshipping and YouTube, I was helping people with advert issues, website creation, and other digital issues. That is basically digital marketing. Aside that, these past few months, people reach out to me from my previous video for mentoring. And these mentees in return give me some free money that I don't even keep account of from time to time as they progress. That is the highlight of the community thing. Value, appreciations, and growth. I just wake up to appreciation gifts some days from mentees, and nothing makes me happier. So if you're one of my mentees watching, well, your colleagues are really being appreciative. Mustn't even necessarily be in monetary form, because obviously they all made an initial payment to even get my time, attention, or effort. It's a paid mentorship. But sometimes it's the thank you and appreciation messages, the friendship in some cases. If I start my traveling chapter today, I don't need to start looking for who to go with. There are people that I already met through this mentoring process that are ready to go today with me. I've mentored about 20 people, and trust me, some have been really appreciative. Just imagine I mentor to 2,000 people and they keep showing me appreciation like they're doing right now. I might not even get to stress myself or to work again. I just sit back and watch my community grow and take appreciation. Because just around 20 mentees, I'm already basking in the euphoria. So this digital marketing has really made me meet amazing people. Some became friends. Some inspire me. In as much as I'm their mentor, I also learn from them. I got a lady student that was already selling toys physically, but needed to learn it the dropshipping way. Guided her, and she even went as far as linking me to the direct suppliers in China. Because as you all know, that is what I dropship from AliExpress. If you watch my previous video, you will know this. And a couple of others that added value one way or the other to my journey. I see this as a medium of building my own community of like minds. And in future, we might embark on similar projects together. Even though digital marketing is not the most lucrative of all the online hustle that I embarked on, but it's my favorite for now, because this is the only one I actually get to interact with different type of people from different area and different call chores. And to me, it's amazing because in reality, in real life, I'm not really socially inclined. I'm what most people will call a shy nerd. I'm that guy that will never get to talk to you in public. The last online hustle is Amazon Kindle. The last online hustle that I promised myself I would do this year. But guys, I keep promising myself that I will start this one every week. But I keep procrastinating. I don't have anything to say about it because sadly, my discipline was not strong enough to start it. But I promise you all, before my next video, I will look into it and I will actually figure out how it works and everything about it. And I will discuss it in the next video. As you can see, guys, this is all the updates on the online hustles. And if you've watched this to the end, then it's a sign for you to start something today that will make you escape the rat race. It mustn't even be dropshipping or any online hustle that I mentioned. There are people that their personalities are against online content or anything social media. That is who they are. That is their personality. Be your own self. Let's say there was to make a movie about you. Will you be the main character in your own story, or you're just a consumer on other people's story, arguing how much celebrities have, who is better than who, or worst of it all, imitating other people's personality because it seems cool to you? What do you know how to do best? How can you live your dreams? Honestly, if it's that office work that you're really good at, then by all means, make the best life off from it until you escape this rat race to your desired dream. We won't all have the same perspective. It can be right for A and totally wrong for B. The question is, what is right for me? You know yourself better, so don't do it because you see me doing it or you see people being successful in it. Do it because you know you can. This way, discipline will be an easier task. If not, you will see yourself losing interest sooner than you think. And if you feel this online path is meant for you, then give it your best shot. Put in all effort. Because so many people will tell you this and that don't work. I heard that when I was starting out too. A lot of comments how it won't work in Nigeria. But guys, that is because these people saying that are just scared to even start. Like I said before, listen to no one, not even me, but to your inner voice. The biggest killer of dreams is dependency on other people's opinion. You just get comfortable with not trying because some people that have never tried said it won't work. So you fall back to your comfort zone because obviously it's easier to do so. It is addictive. In fact, the biggest addiction in the world as of today is comfort zone. With that being said, I've come to the end of this video. I'm Hector. Most of you almost know this already. And thanks for staying tuned in. Ask questions on the comment section. Give reviews and your opinions also. I welcome it all and I answer all questions. Share this if you can. Let people know it takes real effort and time for any online hustle. All those courses online are mostly a facade. And no, you won't make $100K a month or as a beginner or even 10K. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow our journey step by step. It's a community thing. Hit the like button if you honestly liked it, and if you don't, of course you are free to hit the dislike. Catch you on another video, and as usual I will be dropping my WhatsApp number in case you need guidance with any of your online hustle. Stay blessed and stay motivated. Thanks.